What if the secret to feeling younger, sharper, and more alive wasn't in a bottle, a gym membership, or an expensive program, but in just 3 minutes every single morning? 3 minutes. That's it. Less time than it takes to scroll through your phone, brew your coffee, or find the TV remote. And yet, those 3 minutes might be the most powerful thing you do all day. Millions of older adults in Japan have known this secret for nearly a century. And the results? They're living longer, moving freer, thinking clearer, and smiling more than almost anyone else on the planet. Today, I'm handing that secret directly to you. It's called Radio Taiso, and before you scroll past thinking, oh, just another exercise video, stop. Because this is not that. This is something different. This is a ritual that rewires your brain, unlocks your joints, calms your nervous system, and quietly hands you back something aging tried to take away, the feeling that you are still fully, powerfully, beautifully alive. No pills, no gym, no excuses. Just you, a little space to move, and 3 minutes that could change everything. So take a breath, find your footing, and let's do this together. Most of us have quietly made peace with stiffness, assuming it's just what aging feels like. We reach for fewer things. We avoid certain stares. We stop bending down without thinking twice. But here's what most people don't realize. Stiffness isn't just age, it's disuse. And the remarkable truth is, your joints are still listening. They're still trainable. They're simply waiting for a signal. The slow, circular movements in Radio Taiso aren't random. They're designed to wake up synovial fluid, lubricate stiff joints, and remind your muscles how to work together again. Think of it like oiling the hinges of a door that hasn't been opened in years. You don't need to move like a yoga master. What you need is consistency, gentle, daily reminders to your body that it's still safe to move, still capable, still very much alive. One person shared, after 2 weeks of doing this each morning, I reached down to tie my shoes and realized I wasn't even thinking about it. My body just did it. That hadn't happened in years. That's not magic. That's mobility coming home. When most people hear the word cardio, they picture sweat, pounding joints, and a whole lot of dread. But after 60, your body doesn't need more punishment. It needs gentle activation. Radio Taiso offers exactly that. A short burst of microcardio, a light rhythmic flow that stimulates circulation, gently elevates your heart rate, and sends a quiet but powerful message to your body. We're still moving, we're still here. Even just a few minutes of intentional movement can lower resting blood pressure, improve vascular flexibility, and enhance oxygen delivery to the brain, which is deeply tied to mental clarity and mood. And the best part? No soreness the next day. No regret, no reason to skip tomorrow. Many people have been told to meditate, but sitting still with a racing mind can feel more frustrating than peaceful. That's where moving meditation becomes such a gift. When you follow the rhythm of Radio Taiso, something shifts. Your breath falls into sync with motion. Your mind moves from scattered to settled. For 3 minutes, you're not thinking about your to-do list or your next appointment. You're simply here, in your body, moving with purpose. Research shows that light rhythmic movement like this lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, and improves sleep quality in older adults. You don't need silence to find peace. Sometimes peace is found in motion, in the rising of your arms, in the gentle sway of your spine, in the soft rhythm of your breath. As we age, we often notice memory lapses, mental fog, or a subtle clumsiness that wasn't there before. But much of this isn't about decline, it's about disconnection. The brain and body are in constant conversation. Every time you reach, twist, or balance, your brain is sending signals, adjusting timing, making tiny decisions. But when movement slows or stops, that communication line goes quiet. Radio Taiso acts like a daily resyncing ritual. Each deliberate arm raise and turn of the torso asks your brain to re-engage, to focus, to coordinate. Someone once said, I used to trip over curbs. Now I notice them. My feet and my brain are finally talking again. That's what showing up every day can do. Aging has a quiet way of taking pieces of us, hobbies we've given up, tasks we've handed over, moments where we feel invisible in a world moving too fast. But here's the truth: you haven't disappeared. You're still here, and every single time you choose to move with intention, even for just 3 minutes, you're reminding yourself of exactly who you are. Radio Taiso isn't just about fitness, it's about agency, taking back a sense of control in a body that the world says should be slowing down. Each movement, however small, is an act of dignity. You are not your age. You are not your diagnosis. You are not the things you've lost. You are what you choose to keep doing. If you're just beginning or restarting your movement journey after 60, here's the most important thing. Start where you are, not where you think you should be. You don't need to do the full routine perfectly on day one. If standing is difficult, Radio Taiso can be done entirely from a chair and still delivers remarkable benefits. Begin with just 3 minutes each morning, same time, same quiet corner, maybe even the same piece of music. Let it become a signal your body and mind recognize: this is my time. If you have chronic conditions like arthritis, heart concerns, or limited mobility, speak with your doctor first. But know this: gentle movement is almost always better than none at all, and if you miss a day, come back the next. Aging with grace isn't about perfection. It's about showing up for yourself with kindness, one small step at a time. And now, before I let you go, I want to leave you with something worth holding on to. You just did something most people won't do today. You showed up, you chose yourself. And in a world that constantly tells people over 60 to slow down, sit back, and fade quietly into the background, you moved, you pushed back, and that matters more than you know. Here's what I want you to remember: the people who age the best aren't the ones who had perfect health or perfect circumstances. They're the ones who kept showing up, imperfectly, stubbornly, beautifully, day after day after day. That's you. That's exactly who you are. So tomorrow morning, before the world gets loud, before the worries pile up, before anyone needs anything from you, give yourself those 3 minutes, not as a chore, not as a task, but as a promise that says, I am not done, I am not fading, I am still here, and I am still becoming. Because the truth is, the best chapters of your life don't have an age limit. They just need you to keep turning the page. Now drop a comment below. Tell me your name, where you're watching from, and one word that describes how you feel right now. Because somewhere out there, someone just like you is watching, and your words might be the exact spark they need to begin. Thank you for being here. Thank you for moving. And above all, thank you for refusing to give up on yourself. See you in the next one.